I came up early and everybody was late. You should never done me like that. And that's how I felt. I felt like, damn, how the f did I come for content for you when we supposed to do content together? But you cross me out for content.
I mean, but people always do this. They always act like anytime I'm not here, which is always planned out weeks in advance. Anytime I'm not around, it is planned out, and people always act like it's like pre-planned, and it's not. Like it was pre-planned.
Well,
all right, it's just a crazy idea that this was like a setup thing.
It wasn't pre-planned. That's why
I would have loved to be there for.
That's why Munchie B say don't show him the Hoover tattoo. I don't even know that Hoover's is beefing with Rollins out here. I don't. St. Louis, I don't know that, but y'all knew that. Know what they gonna tell me before I start the podcast? Know what they gonna tell me? Everything should be good as long as you don't tell him you from Hoover. What the you mean? You don't remember nothing, but it's all good though. You don't remember?
I mean, I could try to look it up.
Okay, why you don't remember? Why you remember every time somebody try to kill me up in this bitch?
I mean, I'm just really trying to figure it out. Were you ever on camera with?
He done threw me through the camera. You don't remember that?
Oh,
you don't remember that?
Oh, this is years ago. I wasn't around for this one.
You remember? Yeah. You don't remember this? Every time I always get up with you.
You were talking. How many DW Flame got, he reprimanded.
How many times have almost me up in no jumper, and then you run around say I'm dissing the Bloods when I never diss the Bloods when I'm a Blood? I got red rag on my every day. You see this, so how can I diss the Bloods? But this is what y'all do. Y'all make fake content about, or you're not watching?
I mean, a clip like that gets hundreds of thousands of views. I probably did see it at the time, but I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't really.
You ain't say shit about it. You ain't say, yo, we do a lot of good business with Unc. Look, stop doing Unc like this.
This was like when I barely knew you. This was like 2.5 years ago.
Come on, gang. You knew me. Listen, you interviewed me that day. You act like you don't know nobody. See, you weird. You came here like you ain't know me. Like when Brick came, I don't know who he is. Oh, you're not famous because I don't nobody believe you. This shit's not real. Right? You from the beginning, you didn't give a about me. You didn't give a about me until I started turning up over there in Texas with Brick. Then you like, you know what? Then you did an interview with me. Then you listen. That's the day I came here. Think I was doing an interview with you, and they set me down with Flacco, and he set me up. See, every time I think I'm finna work with you, but it's never you.
I feel like the main problem is that you don't really pay attention. So you think that you're coming in to do podcasts with me or whatever, and then you show up and it's not me, and it's like nobody ever told you that I was.
They say it's no jumper. So if they say it's no jumper, I'm big. I'm not small. So listen, do that when small people come up here, right? If I come up here, I should only sit down with you. You know that.
You got that boy 607 finally going back on Adams 22's no jumper, and you know he finna be going off. That boy bringing up the 4 extra incident. Aiden Ross MO. Let's get straight to
you the return of one of the most exhilarating, controversial figures in the history of No Jumper.
You can't do this. I shouldn't be doing this. No, I shouldn't be sitting down with you. But I got to get myself right to sit down with you because sitting down with you, the spirits don't like this. The spirits don't like when I sit down with you. I saw my mama, so I got to make sure I put some love in me because, you set me up and tried to get me killed, right? You set me up with the phone. On 40s. You set me up.
Oh, you still doing that? Huh?
No, you set me up on 40s. No, I'm keeping it real. Listen, so I'm gonna hit myself one time because I need this. This is gonna change the vibration so I can give you love.
A tuning fork. And what's that supposed to do?
I ain't done yet. It's a lot for you. It's a lot for you negative. Yeah. They're going to deflect all your negative energy back to you. Yeah, and it's going to make sure we both get some money out of here. Yeah, so we both going to get paid, but it's going to make sure you get all the negative, just get the positive.
Is that charcoal?
No, you don't know what that is, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got to tell you something, too, because you don't know. I heard somebody call you white, but I want to let you know that you black. I'm white. Yeah, listen, look it up for real. Listen, back in the days, black men bleach.
I know what you talk about.
It mean bleach skin. Yeah. So you the original black. Yeah, you the original black. And white meant purity. White mean purity. So I'm pure, and you are the original black. So make sure you get it right. And Don told me this. So when I get my messages, they be the truth. Yeah, so you are the original black man, because you bleached, and I'm not. I'm the original white because I'm purity. That's what I'm.
If I've got to be the black man in the room, then I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, you the black man. But the only problem is you ain't got the black. Yeah, God f***ed up in that part. That's why your wife was chasing love. Yeah, that's why that happened.
I bet my dick's bigger than like the average black dude.
No, so, yeah, I don't know. It just depends on who looking at it. Because I ain't looking at no.
I think you get a misperception going if you watch, because that's like the top 1%.
No, I don't watch. I don't know if you know, but that's why you up, because porn, that's the evil spirits, them sex demons.
No.
Yeah, they get up in you, gang. So mama, listen, them sex demons, they sex entities, and that's why you like to all the time. That's why you got up in the ring, right? If you listen, I'm talking about. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why you got your ass, right? Listen, you don't harness your sexual energy. Like, you nut so much, so then you weak, right? So if you hold your
I didn't beat off for like 10 days before that fight.
You still Listen, your wife get all your energy. You gotta stop giving her your energy, right? You gotta keep on letting the black men, and you keep your sexual energy, right? Because you gotta go up.
I didn't beat off for 10 days.
Yeah, no,
it's one of the hardest things I ever had to do.
I ain't had sex in about a
Years.
year and a half. No, about a year and a half, right? Listen, I told my mom, listen, sex is not good. I f myself. Yeah, I let the nut rise through my head, the top head, not the bottom.
What do you mean by that?
Bottom one.
What part of yourself do you
No, I don't think you understand. Listen, you ain't gonna f me no more. Listen.
the booty hole?
No, come on, stop playing.
No more. Oh, no.
Listen,
I mean, where else would you?
Stop. What are you talking about? I'm not gay. I'm tired of you. They don't think I'm gay when I leave here. I'm not gay. So don't get doing that. I f myself. I'm talking about through the mind. I'm an Egyptian. I'm Egyptian. I talk to the spirits. I'm a prophet of God. I keep telling you this. I am from St. Louis on Crip on Blood. Yeah,
everybody guy from St. Louis.
Everybody good in St. Louis except Q50. Right? Q6. What's his name? Yeah, everybody good in St. Louis. Yeah, everybody good with him. Listen, everybody else can come. Come and be happy, right? But don't come like him and try to do some crazy shit and you get your shit shot up. Right? That's what my mama. Listen, the crazy part about it is he got a shit shot up. Listen, if you're watching this, I'm gonna say this. You supposed to be a gangster, right? So if you see somebody coming at you and you got a gun, right? You see him. You supposed to get out and shoot. Get through the gap. Listen, he saw him coming and he was in the car. Drive off.
Why do you think he saw them coming?
Because I know he saw him coming because I know he was in a car with. He was in a car with a from St. Louis call. He was set up. Right? A from St. Louis set him up. So he saw him coming. Right? And they're like, no, that's all good. He's like, man, drive off. He was in the car with that set him up. Backdoored him. Well, I'm a backdoor city.
I don't know.
So I keep it real, gang.
Anyway, okay, so weird little rant to start things.
No, I know rant.
I like that for you. A little bit of comedy.
No, I know comedy. You set me up for comedy. You set me up.
Some crazy stuff.
No, you set me up. Stop playing with me. So you set me up.
Look, I'm gonna say some weird shit about, and I'm gonna say a bunch of crazy shit about. I don't know.
Come on, can you Adam Sandler?
Energy.
No, I'm talking about energy is real, and your energy is negative. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you, your energy is negative, and I gotta make sure I deflect that back on you. But you know you set me up. Everybody watching this know you set me up.
Okay, so state your case. Why did I set you up? How did I set you up?
Listen, you called me, right? You called me. First of all, all your shit here is planned. Because when we was sitting there with that Mexican, you gave me and told me what to say. Like, you controlled me. You put a string on my neck to say this. And you told me what to say.
Such an exaggeration. When we sat with Comparator,
you told me what to say.
I said, yo, let's troll him.
Yeah. So you told me what to say. Then,
no, I didn't tell you anything specific. I just said, let's troll him.
When I said with the midget, you told me what to say. They gave me a note. No, they gave me a note. Listen. Matter of fact, the other Josh was here. Josh.
Wait, what midget did we interview together?
No, we didn't do it together. Josh set me down with the midget by himself.
What midget?
I don't know. Little bitty midget. All the girls. I don't know.
D-Lo?
I don't know. D-Lo. Hilo.
You weren't there for the D-Lo.
I interviewed him by myself. Y'all probably never dropped. Y'all did drop it. This came out. Come on, gang. You don't know what's going on in your business. You act like you don't know. Stop acting like you don't know.
I just don't know.
Stop acting like you don't know. You know what y'all do here. Stop acting like you don't know. So listen.
You did content with a midget?
Listen, so I did the content with a midget here. They gave me a note and gave me a script and told me what to say. So therefore I know. Listen, therefore I know you do scripts. Josh gave me a script. Josh told me what to say.
Never had a script ever in the history of this podcast.
Not a script, but Josh told me exactly what to say. He told me, look, troll him like this, do this, say this. He gave me dirt on him. I don't know this man. Josh gave me dirt on the fucking midget.
You interviewed him and you can't even tell me his name?
I can't remember no more. Josh told me his name then. Listen, I'm gonna make long story. So I know you said shit, right? So listen, this whole be set up. Y'all telling me to say to this man. So I came here that day, right? You called me. You said, yo, me and you do an interview with 4 Extra. You said me and you. No. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
No. I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't scheduled to be there.
You said you were scheduled. The day I was getting here, we said, I can't be here. Uncle, you got to do it by yourself.
I knew weeks in advance I wasn't going to be there.
So why didn't you tell me?
I didn't. I mean, I don't know if I told you or not,
but you didn't.
It was well established. Everybody knew that.
Well established by who? By you?
Would you not have pulled up to do an episode with 4 Extra?
Not by myself. I thought you was gonna be here when you heard there's gonna be some order. It wasn't no order here. You knew it was gonna be out of order.
I'm sorry if you didn't get the memo, but I was never supposed to be
say sorry. What if I wouldn't have made it? That man's just gonna kill me. He said gonna be doing push-ups in Pelican Bay. Yeah, he said gonna be doing push-ups and shit.
Why are you saying like he could have killed me when he clearly took mercy on you?
He took no mercy on me. Yeah. Crips.
He yelled at you.
I love the Crips. Listen,
it was like 10 dudes with him.
Listen,
he yelled at you a bit. He warned you because you did disrespect him. No, let's be fair.
No, listen, he loved me and I love him. What he gonna do to you is gonna be up when he catch you. See me, he know I love him, right? He know I was up here.
I'm gonna do him worse than that firecracker.
Come on, he gonna you up. Let's keep it real, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this about 4 Extra. Listen, I just didn't know that 4 Extra didn't want to do content. He a real street. I think you should stop playing with him because this. I didn't check. I didn't check Vernon Avenue. I didn't check. You know, I'm from the streets. I'm really a street. So I didn't check. He really got a loose screw. So I think you should stop playing with him because you're going to look up and no jump and he's going to be outside. I'm just keeping it real, right? That's why I don't, like, I'm going to keep it real, right? You don't really want to put a nigga that got 2 elbows on the same arm. And I'm keeping it real, right? Go f up. Elbows
6 months. I feel like
man, elbows don't hurt.
All right.
Elbows don't hurt.
Well, no, he blew his hand off 7 months ago.
He got 2 elbows on the same arm. Imagine getting hit by 2 elbows. You'll be knocked the f. Right. Stop playing with 4 Extra.
But why are you not just like thankful that all 4 Extra gave you was a harsh talking to?
Let me tell you something. Listen, let me tell you something about y'all think you understand about. That wasn't a harsh talking to. Let me tell you something. My mother talked like that. My grandma talked like that. I'm from a black community. That's how the f we talk. We talk with a raised tone. What the f wrong with you? See, I'm talking to you right now. This is my nice tone. You want to see my man?
No, but the way you're talking to me right now is like how 4 Extra talk to you, and then you're acting like it was an attack on your life.
No, it wasn't attacking my life.
Hey, Adam, but you got a point right there, but
I could have died.
How can you die from a 40-worded conversation?
What you mean? No,
he's yelling at you.
Outside, it's 40 Crips outside with Glocks and Uzis and switches and Glocks.
You didn't see a single gun.
I saw bags. I saw bags. They had their bags on front.
I saw bags.
Who the f had their bags on was in here? Come on, gang. You would act like this show was like a good show. Everybody get up and no jumper. I'm not gonna speak on it because I'm with you. Everybody get up here. Who ain't got up here? Come on, gang. Everybody
One person got jumped in the alley that had nothing to do with anybody that was on the podcast.
But it's because of what goes on here. It is, they don't get up here, they go to jail because of her.
Okay, but you realize that that's kind of like you just got caught in a lie. You said
That boy said if they don't get messed up here, they go to jail because of here. Now, let's not skip past that question.
But he gets up at no jumper.
Well, I got up at no jumper. Not one time, but twice.
You just got talked to.
What about when I wasn't good with whack? Y'all set me up here with whack and loose booty cannon. Y'all set me up then.
When did that happen?
Come on. See, you act like you don't know. Stop playing, gang.
You did an episode with Loose Cannon?
They set me up here. They call Loose Cannon. He's going to come up with them rolling 60 Crips and get on me up here.
When?
Come on, gang. Whack was up here with him and Whack was cool.
But you never did an episode with Whack
no,
on this podcast.
That's when that... Come on, gang. You know you got to be stuttering. They be stuttering all the time.
Flocko.
That Flocko, he set me up. I'll sit up here. He called him. Always set me up every time I come up here.
Well, he just called him?
He called like, yeah, Uncle up here, and Uncle's talking all that shit about you. Yeah, he up here right now. Like, why the fuck you drop my location? Like, why the fuck you tell him I'm in California when I'm in California sitting right here?
Well, if Flocko did that, then I guess that's not cool that he told him, I guess. But like,
what you mean you guess?
Well, they didn't come, right? Nothing happened?
Come on, gang. They did come. I fucking left. Because listen, Brick was setting me up that day.
Oh, you're talking about that day.
That day. Yeah, you put in the title, you don't know. Runs out of no
wasn't going to do anything. He just wanted the podcast with you.
Listen, come on, gang. It ain't whack. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. It don't be whack. See, people don't understand. These people you with is real street. I don't think you even understand how the serious this shit is. You with real street that's connected to real street. Whack ain't got to do shit. The connected with Whack gonna do something. The connected with Loose Cannon gonna do something. Because they just trying to get the clout.
But
so
why has nobody done anything?
On blood.
Nobody did anything.
What you mean? Listen.
4 Extra was nice to you. He gave you a talk, and that was it.
That wasn't no talk.
Whack pulled up and you scrambled out of here, but all he was going to do was
come on, gang.
with you.
How did you know that all was going to happen? You said all this. You the mastermind behind all. You know how to I talk, and you put me next to the people I talk the worst about, and you do it repeatedly over and over again.
I understand you have this whole conspiratorial mind state, but it's like, no, I did not arrange for any of this.
You did arrange it, and you arranged it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Just like you gave me a script, I guarantee you gave 4 Extra script. You called because y'all was cool back then.
I literally never gave you a script.
Come on, man. Y'all was cool. You never gave me a script. You told me what to do to that Mexican. That Mexican funny looking ate the blunt.
I said, let's troll him. So that is not a script. That is like instructions on like a style of pod.
That's a script, gang. It might be a bullet point, but you went with the narrative and the direction. You heard me of the interview pre-planned.
Casting.
Nah.
Let's make this a funny podcast. Let's troll him.
All right, listen. So we just told 4 Extra. Let's make this a funny podcast. Let's troll 6.
That's a script, gang. Damn.
I didn't even tell 4 Extra one thing.
Listen, this was you knew, right? This is what I'm saying. This is what people knew, right? They said this. They said it wasn't not abnormal for 4 Extra to come through this door with 40 Crips. That's why people in your building, your establishment didn't want to come to work, because every time he came with 40 Crips.
Who didn't want to come?
Come on, I'm not going to be speaking all that. People in your establishment didn't want to come be around that shit.
Ooh.
But you stay be around all these game members like it's content, you can lose your life.
I've never seen 4 Extra come here with more than 10 people, and most of the people that he's with were not gang members.
But you tell me we can't come with no more than 3. That's the
more than 10 people. I ain't never seen 10 people fit in one car.
Told me no jumper. Hey, yo, you could bring 3, but somehow 4 Extra come up with all these real street gang members that'll really hurt somebody.
Not really. He was coming through with pretty
Come on, what do you mean not really?
He was coming through with like a couple of Mexican dudes, sort of Blanco 15s.
Sureños?
Yeah.
Come on, Sureños, stop playing on me. That Mexican Sureño, they just the same. Listen, black and brown the same. They will kill. Listen, they had me surrounded first with the Mexicans. That's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, damn, I love the Mexicans. I'm keeping it real. Listen, Mexicans was in here first. Listen, I'm in here thinking it's all good. That one, what's her name? Crip Mac.
Lupe.
Yeah, Lupe on 40s. I won't lie, right? On 40s. So what would I lie for? On schoolyard crib. On the hood.
Oh, wow.
Listen, why would I lie? Listen, I'm sitting here and I'm surrounded. By they love me. They love me. They know I'm Mexican. They know I'm brown. So they're like, yo, let's take some pictures, right? So black and brown the same. We taking pictures. Boom, 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 boom. I don't even understand why 4 Extra was late. But you knew every time I came here, I came early. Loved you. I stood up for you. I supported no jumper. I came up early and everybody was late. You should never done me like that. And that's how I felt. I felt like, damn, how the did I come for content for you when we supposed to do content together? But you cross me out for content.
I mean, but people always do this. They always act like anytime I'm not here, which is always planned out weeks in advance. Anytime I'm not around, it is planned out, and people always act like it's like pre-planned, and it's not. Like it was pre-planned.
Well,
all right, it's like it's just a crazy idea that this was like a setup thing.
It wasn't pre-planned. That's why
I would have loved to be there for.
That's why Munchie B say don't show him the Hoover tattoo. I don't even know that Hoover's is beefing with Rollins out here. I don't. St. Louis, I don't know that, but y'all knew that. Don't tell them. Know what they gonna tell me before I start the podcast? Know what they gonna tell me? The only thing they tell me every time they tell me what to do. No, the one thing they tell me. Oh yeah, everything should be good as long as you don't tell him you from Hoover. What the you mean? Like, you put me in this cage with I didn't even know Hoover was beefing with 6 O's. I've been with Brick for the last months, and Brick can't even tell me this.
No offense, but that's kind of hard to believe.
What do you mean? I'm from St. Louis.
I mean, you would have to pay literally no attention to LA gang culture in order to not know that the Hoovers and the Rolling 60s are the neighborhoods beef.
Bro, I'm a gamer. I'm from 6 or 7 Hillside.
That is the beef.
You not listen.
In Los Angeles.
Gang, I'm from St. Louis. I'm from 6 or 7 Hillside. My best friends, my homeboys are 6-0 Crips rolling. I'm rolling. So I'm saying where I'm from, we with the Rollers. I'm not used to this. When I come, listen, I'm with Brick. Why the you think I'm with Brick? You think that I was with Brick in places I should have built. Listen,
and honestly, for us, I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I was with Brick.
Given the nature of how your communication was going down, yeah, maybe you should not have used that as the right time to say like, hey, in St. Louis, I'm from Hoover.
Why wouldn't I say it when I'm thinking that Rollins and 6 O's and Hoovers are the same? In St. Louis, we roll together as no differente. We're not different. So I don't know that.
That's cool. That's great. But to act that ignorant about LA is kind of crazy.
What do you mean act different? Listen, I'm going to tell you this. Once you say you're a Crip gang, in St. Louis, you're a Crip, right? So when I asked 4 Extra where was his hood and he got disrespectful, was ready to kill me up in here, that's when I knew. I understood right then and there that I'm out of bounds. Did you know I was with a Grape Street? I didn't even understand. I was with a Grape Street. I'm Hoover. So why I'm with a Grape Street? Because Brick Baby brought me in this shit wrong. That's what I'm saying. So every time I come to LA, I come to LA with Brick. So Brick, the same time, was keeping me. What's what I understand, right? From what the Hoover's telling me, I was his ticket. I was his green, right? So I give him money. I buy a little. I probably can't say what I was doing, but I buy at higher prices and shit like that. He was greening me, so he kept me close, right? So I'm like, damn, I didn't know that was getting done to me, right? Even when he brought me up here, so I'm thinking it's love. What happened up here? DW Flame. Every time I come up here, I them to get f***ed up.
What DW Flame?
Come on, gang. You put it all in your content, the most heated moment in No Jumper. Well, you don't remember this shit. You don't remember DW Flame? Come on, man.
Were you guys ever on camera together?
Come on, man. You don't remember none of this shit? You don't remember nothing. But it's all good, though. You don't remember.
I mean, I could try to look it up.
Yeah, okay. Why you don't remember? Why you remember every time somebody try to kill me up in this bitch?
I mean, I'm just really trying to figure it out. Were you ever on camera with
He just threw me through the camera. You don't remember that?
Oh,
you don't remember that?
Oh, this is years ago. I wasn't around for this one.
You remember, yeah. You don't remember this? Every time I always get up with you.
You were talking how many DW Flame got, he reprimanded.
How many times have almost me up in No Jumper, and then you run around say I'm dissing the Bloods when I never diss the Bloods when I'm a Blood? I got red rag on my every day. You see this, so I cannot diss the Bloods. But what y'all do? Y'all make fake content.
Okay, so for anybody who can't remember how this went,
fake content.
You were on live stream with Munchie B, and you said, Blood. "I'm Hoover blank remover," and used the term that is used to disrespect the Bloods.
First of all, listen.
How can you blame that on me?
Let me say,
you really got to use your brain if you want to blame this on me.
Because y'all cut the part out. Y'all couldn't out. Listen, first of all, if you're watching this,
it was live.
This is what happened, right? Y'all cut it out live.
It was live.
You changed my voice with AID. I don't trust you. No, I'm keeping it real, right? Listen, this is what I'm gonna say.
This is how serious you should take everything he's saying.
This is what I'm gonna say, right? Me and Munchie B was having a conversation, and I said, Munchie B, in St. Louis, we used to say this. I said what we used to say in St. Louis, not say. Yeah,
you just said it.
Yeah, no, I said what we used to say. Right? I just forgot to say what we used to say. That part just didn't come out.
Okay,
you can't blame me.
So you just lied about what?
No, I don't lie. There's no such thing as a lie. When you lie, change reality. So when would I lie?
But I'm saying you didn't say that. You said it.
I posted it, but it didn't always come out. So you don't got to make sure it come out because I wanted to say it a different way than what the I said it. So you should say.
Do you realize that everything you've said so far is just a complete lack of accountability for the words that come out of your mouth? Because the reason why 4 Extra wanted to have a strongly worded conversation with you was because you said that he got hit extra. You said basically that he was in prison.
But you throw carrots up in his. I say 4 Extra got hit extra. They want to fight me extra. That.
Now you paraphrasing, Adam.
You threw carrots on him. He should have fought you then.
I did not throw carrots at him. I put carrots on the table and he whacked them off the table.
So he don't want to play with you. Why he play with you? Why can't he play with me? So I want to play too. Right? Everybody playing.
He did the same thing to me that he did with you, which is he raised his voice. He got kind of loud, and he spoke to you.
He stood up over me like this. Like a giant. He stood over me like this. You know how my
That's the same thing he was doing to me with the carrots.
Do you know how my heart was beating? I know the fuck on me on the table like this, and you supposed to be here with me.
Yeah, and I was sitting right there. He's throwing carrots at me across the table, and my heart wasn't beating. I was chilling. Because I realized he was just talking. He just podcasting.
Niggas like that just don't be talking. That's your problem.
But he was. He just talked. No, he didn't hit you. He didn't do anything.
Everyone used to call that bit that y'all ain't podcasts. Y'all cast it.
Physical to you at all.
Why? Because I'm a monk. Because I went to stillness. I'm a turtle, right? Let me tell you what I mean, right? Let me tell you the story so you can understand. It's a turtle, right? And the turtle is going through the forest, right? And the turtle see a fox, right? And I say, damn, if I try to run from this fox gonna kill me. So I can't run. I gotta make friends. I gotta go in my shell. You made me go in my shell like a little bitch, right? I had to become a turtle because of you.
Maybe you just are.
No, I'm not no turtle guy. No, I no choice, right? You the one that got choice. You got your ass whooped. You had a choice. You got your whoop.
I chose that. Yeah.
Listen, guess what? I choose stillness. I choose peace. I'm not like you. I'm not gonna get my ass whooped.
I don't think you can say I choose peace while actually moving to LA and finding it within yourself to diss 4 Extra by calling him. And to disrespect all of the Bloods.
But who made me move out here? You told me, oh yeah, I can't work here unless I move out here. You did this. You got me stuck. I've been stuck out here ever since you.
But everybody else who I've ever hired to be on the podcast, I didn't have to tell them, hey, don't disrespect the biggest gangs in LA. Don't call famous gang members.
Come on, listen. Why would I not?
If you do, you're
why would I not call him if my boss is calling him?
I didn't call him gay back then.
You still.
I called him recently in a diss song.
Right, and then you basically called him back then because you put up carrots. Any nigga that put carrots up a nigga ass.
No, I was actually lying on his behalf and saying that I believed him that he didn't put a carrot in somebody's ass, even though my better intuition said, oh, he probably put a carrot in someone's ass.
You got him up here with co-hosts, and you know that allegedly he peanut butter joke host too. So I don't want to know. Listen, everybody think that.
Nobody thinks 4 Extra peanut buttered anybody.
Yes, they do.
Is on this podcast.
I swear to God, my mama.
Nobody thinks
yes, they do. It happened in jail. He got peanut buttered.
There is someone that has been rumored to have done that. I don't believe that it's true, but it definitely wasn't 4 Extra.
They're from the same side, from the same hood.
So what? So if one 50,000 people from the same neighborhood.
If one do it, they all do it. Right?
No,
listen, I'm just keeping it real, right? Listen, right? Listen, 4 Extra would have hit me right here. All the 40s would have followed up. So if they would put out peanut butter and put peanut butter on my ass, you gonna blame it on all the 40s. It wasn't just 4 Extra. So all the.
You good? Now you straight, bro? I'm just checking on you, bro. You good?
What do you mean by that?
Nah, cause bro just said some.
Oh, they gay.
Yeah, hey, bro, you might need to seek therapy after this game.
40s put up my. So any nigga that was 40 put peanut butter up the that working no jumper, and that's how this shit go, right? Oh, that sounds funny. How this shit go, peanut butter shit. That shit don't go together. It shit never went together. I'm just gonna say this, right? Though I really fuck with no jumper, right? At that moment, I just knew that every time I come up here, it's always some backdoor shit. And I had a spiritual lady with me. I had Smoke the Creator with me. She don't bother nobody. She's very grounded, right? I had her with me. Do you know how much power, how much energy, power we
y'all did that in front of aunt daughter, bro?
Had to use just to keep me safe that day, right? Do you know how many spirits I had to talk to just to surround no jumper to keep me safe?
I don't think anybody had to do anything. I think 4 Extra gave you a pass.
No, gave the spirits.
He was really supposed to beat your ass.
No, listen, if it wasn't for the spirits, he would have.
If he wanted to, I don't think anybody, like, obviously from a business standpoint, it's inappropriate to beat
for the creator. The creator.
To call a famous, aggressive gang member like him and then think that you're going to be able to just do a podcast with him, and then he's not going to raise his voice to you. He's not going to reprimand you. I mean, this is a lack of accountability, and trust me, this is coming from me. Many people have pointed this out about me, but this is a lack of accountability that is really almost historic.
You know what's lack of accountability, dude? Let me tell you this right here. So you are known, and listen, I don't view you like this. I view you kind of differently, but you are known for being the most worst person to destroy the black culture worldwide, including Chicago most, right?
I don't think so.
Everybody in Chicago hates you because, like, you. Listen, I'm saying the only time they like you when they're getting your money.
I probably had like the vast majority of Chicago rappers and media personalities on this podcast.
Listen, I'm telling you, you the reason why Mama Duck wouldn't do an interview with me. You almost made Mama Duck stop doing podcasts. She's like, you know what?
How would I possibly be able to do anything that would impact that?
You know, she's keep it real. Like, it's like they don't treat me right up there. Adam lied to me, owed me money. He supposed to gave me back money. He put me in the shittiest hotels. He did this, he did that, and like I don't want you to do me like that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay out y'all business. I'm not gonna even book you.
I mean, for the record, we gave her hotel money. She chose to book a hotel that was more expensive than the hotel money that we gave her.
Right.
I still don't really understand how that's our fault.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. You don't understand how everything is your fault because you are the boss. Like right now, I just explained 4 situations at least of me almost getting my up in no jumper, but you want to keep blaming me. Come on, man. DW Flame was one crazy situation.
You went on a live and you were talking to DW Flame, and then he basically got loud with you and told you that he would
I told him I don't know what the that mean. I don't understand the lingo.
I don't remember what that situation was about.
You know, he told me to pop my shit. Well, I don't know what the that mean. Pop what? What the you talking about?
I don't know.
He told me. I don't know what that
was a long time
He was
ago.
showing off from that one little model girl that was her. You know, that one girl from I don't know. Yeah. Brick Baby in the back there. You think you had Sharp back there? And at the time, Sharp the fake pimp was trying to interview these girls, but he was always disrespecting them. Yeah. And he had that one girl that was back there. I forget her name. She had on a dirty jacket. Right? He was trolling her for a dirty jacket and shit. The little bald head one. She was from a baddie's a housewife and she be doing all that fighting and shit. DW Flame was showing off in front of her. Like, yeah, because like she was like, you know, it's like different. I gotta.
So and I could understand how maybe you'd be upset with DW Flame about that. I just don't really understand how I'm involved with that in any way.
It happens under your watch. There's no security here.
I think it should be obvious that I wasn't watching.
Come on,
and that I didn't.
Come on, you always watch it. You telling me you happen in your establishment and you're not giving a fuck about, or you're not watching?
I mean, a clip like that gets hundreds of thousands of views. I probably did see it at the time, but I mean, yeah, no, it doesn't.
You ain't say shit about it. You ain't say yo, Unc. We do a lot of good business with Unc. Look, stop doing Unc like this.
This was like when I barely knew you. This was like 2.5 years ago.
Come on, gang. You knew me. Listen, you interviewed me that day. You act like you don't know nobody. See, you weird. You can't be like you ain't know me. Like when Brick came, I don't know who he is. Oh, yeah, you're not famous because I don't nobody believe you. This shit's not real, right? You from the beginning, you didn't give a fuck about me. You didn't give a fuck about me until I started turning up over there in Texas with Brick. Then you like, you know what? Then you did an interview with me. Then you listen. That's the day I came here. Think I was doing an interview with you, and they set me down with Flacco, and he set me up. See, every time I think I'm finna work with you, but it's never you.
I feel like the main problem is that you don't really pay attention. So you think that you're coming in to do podcasts with me or whatever, and then you show up and it's not me, and it's like nobody ever told you that I was.
They say it's no jumper. So if they say it's no jumper, I'm big. I'm not small. So listen, do that when small people come up here, right? If I come up here, I should only sit down with you. You know that. Why don't you got me sit down?
And that's fine, but you should probably like determine that I'm going to be there in advance.
If they tell me no jumper, I'm thinking Adam 22. What the else am I thinking?
Okay, but you know that there's other people. Like the people on the news, they don't think I'm going to be there every day. There's tons of other people who've done interviews on this platform over the years.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy to just assume that I'm going to be there.
Everybody think that. Just like Flacco knew when Flacco sat down with Brick sat here, they set me up, right? They always set me up here, but it's good. You set me up here with 4 extra. I'm not going to even count how many times I had to call on these spirits to keep me safer, but I'm going to keep coming back, let y'all know there's nobody bigger than the creator, right? Nobody bigger than the creator, right?
No, listen, I felt like you could have had a great tenure on No Jumper. It's just that you got to like take some accountability. You got to be willing to own your own decisions. And number one thing, like you came out here and you had this idea of like, and it's worked for you in other places, but the whole idea of like, I'm going to disrespect gangs, LA gangs, for content.
You gotta understand that's not what I'm doing.
The truth is that doesn't work that great out here.
No, I don't think you understand this. I'm a prophet. When you're a prophet, you gotta understand that. Where are my people? They are in the trenches. They are the gang members. I have to let them know that I'm here and I'm here with the message. So I have to call their name. If I don't call their name, they won't understand.
Okay, but you don't have to disrespect them.
Listen, let me tell you something. Disrespect is sometimes respect because love and hate the same. Let me tell you what I mean.
Like even me, after all these years, I've never really made that my thing.
You don't
like,
understand.
I'm gonna diss this gang.
You don't understand.
This week.
You have to make them know. You got to make them know in order. Listen, I'm tell you this. The only way you gonna know you feel pain if I stab you or hit you. So listen, I'm gonna tell you this, right? In order for them to know, sometimes they gotta fucking hurt, right? But they gotta understand, don't fucking hurt me because they gotta understand the message I was trying to give, right? Because I can't go around trying to teach nobody because the brain ain't made to teach, right? You can't even learn. You have to tack it in your emotional memory. So you gotta get emotional first. So they gotta get mad first, and then they remember, you know what? Cool. That's why. Like right now, I've been on Clubhouse. I've been in LA. They showing me love now because they understand now, right? But you just didn't understand because you would never understand because like you white, but you really black, so you don't understand. You Michael Jackson.
I mean, yeah, I really don't know what else I could say besides like, if you're gonna talk about people and then agree to do a podcast with them, you shouldn't really be that surprised when they aggressively talk to you about that.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'll be honest with you. I watch you, right? When I came over to No Jumper, I came to No Jumper because I love Adam. I started doing podcasts because I love Adam.
But you were on this podcast multiple times before you even did a podcast.
But I have watched you sit down with people and you just stay calm, they respect you, and it's always a good situation. So I'm thinking that's how it's supposed to happen. But I'm not thinking like, damn, behind the scenes, you're supposed to die.
Well, but even the For Extra episode, like, I kind of knew that I could trust him, that he wouldn't wild out on me.
Stop playing with me, man.
We were tight at the time.
If I would have moved,
he wasn't gonna beat you.
If I would have moved the inch, I was going down. All I had to do was
so.
Did you watch it?
Yeah,
no,
you were talking. You were saying, "What the fuck is a 40s?"
You
wasn't what a 40s is.
No, and he almost knocked me out 40 times. Someone hit me 40 times for that. You saw that,
yeah?
Right? I'm not gonna go through this. I didn't know what the fuck 40 was for real.
You could have said worse things to him that maybe could have pushed him over the edge. But my main thing too is that I talked to you on the phone after that, and you weren't really upset until it came out, and everybody started talking about you like a.
That's a lie. Listen. The night it came out, I cried before it came out. The night it happened, I cried. And I'll tell you, I cried so bad because I wanted to do something so bad. I'm not used to this. I'm telling you this. I just got called to this place that I'm at now. Normally, I handle stuff, physically the way normally men handle, but I've been chose now to handle everything with stillness. So this is the first time that I experienced disrespect on that level and had to remain stillness because I had a message for 4 Extra. I really love 4 Extra, right? I just told 4 Extra get the away from you, and he got the away from you, right? I just keep it real, right? Because I knew that 4 Extra would have been better by himself. I knew he didn't fit here. Not that he's a bad person for here, he just couldn't fit here.
Okay, but I mean, to be fair, since he's left, his profile has diminished. Greatly, right?
But No Jumper's doing better because he was holding you down. Listen, I'm gonna say this, right?
He was holding you down.
He might have been holding us back.
Yeah, well, I'm saying holding you down.
He
wasn't pushing you up.
Holding us down and holding us back is
same thing. Down.
If he's holding us down, that means he's like being a good friend.
It's the same thing.
If he's holding us,
no, bruh, he didn't use it that way. He used it your way. He ain't use it the hood way. He ain't say hold it down. He ain't say that, gang. He said holding you down is an anchor, and weight. Not allowing you to rise to your, I feel like we're being sarcastic, though.
He's back, it means he's stifling.
No, holding you down so you can't elevate to go up.
Yeah.
Holding you down.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Come on, what's wrong with you? You don't understand. English,
you're
not black. So stop trying to be. Right? Just say the Adam that you is and listen to me.
Holding you down, the way I'm saying it, is typically like.
He used it your way. He just said stop trying to be. He ain't lying. Come on, gang. Let's run it back, though. Let's run it back.
He was holding you down.
He might have been holding us back.
Yeah, well, I say he's holding you down. He wouldn't push you up.
Holding us down and holding us back is
same thing. Down.
If he's holding us down, that means he's like being a good friend.
It's the same thing.
If he's holding us back, it means he's stifling.
No, holding you down so you can't elevate to go up. Holding you down.
No,
right?
Okay.
Come on, what's wrong with you? You don't understand. English, you're not black. So stop trying to be. Right? Just say the Adam that you is and listen to me.
Holding you down, the way I'm saying it, is typically like the black use of that phrase.
No, listen, I'm not black. Right? Everybody understand that nobody is really black. I just told you that you are black. So stop talking to me. I'm white.
You're not really winning me over with that.
No, listen. I
feel white.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? When it comes to this whole situation, 4 Extra, No Jumper, it's always like this. I'm not saying that people are not supposed to respond, but they're supposed to respond in a content style. They're not supposed to go from content to street, right? Because listen, if I was disrespecting the streets, I would have took my ass in the streets and said anybody that I was saying. If I'm doing it on the internet and you hear over this microphone, on this platform, it got to be content, and they should recognize it as content. That's all I'm saying. Nobody shouldn't recognize there's nothing else but content. Unless I got a gun, I'm standing in the middle of the streets, or I'm doing like King Peel and going to motherfuckers' hood. Like if I'm doing that, then you can say, okay, cool, I want beef. Now
I can't imagine taking the same approach. Hey, everybody out there, all the rappers, all the gang members, if I say anything, if I disrespect you, if I say something horrible about you, it's all content, so you're not allowed to do anything to me. You see how crazy that sounds?
I'm keeping it real. Like with King Peel, right? Even with King Peel, when he made that mistake, at that time you was invested in King Peel before he disrespected you. Loved him. And when he disrespected Trades without knowing, he said, yo, I'm going to take that part out of the song.
How did you do it without knowing?
He don't know because it's different trades everywhere. You see what I'm saying? You think it's funny.
Right.
It's different trades everywhere. So he ain't talking about the trades you think he's talking about.
But when you say that word, every single person who represents a trade knows how that's going to be taken.
I'm saying, but you made sure, what I'm saying, you made sure you did damage control and say, yo, I don't think you should say that. And he didn't say that. You didn't do me like that. I will sit down live before I know it. 607 Unc disrespect the Bloods. It's fucking viral everywhere.
Yeah, and we didn't even have to call it that. That's just how everybody titled it. Every single page in LA, in hip hop, etc. They all titled it 607 Unc disrespects the Bloods because you said the one word that absolutely nobody thinks is cool to say to Bloods.
Well, let me say it's all the Bloods watching this on Blood. My bad. If you feel like I disrespected you, my bad. But don't blame me, blame him. This is the reason why I said it. I'm keeping it real, right? I wouldn't have never said it if I never came in no jump. I never would have said it. If I never would have came here, I never would have said it. That's why. Listen, that's why I got this now, California. So this gonna keep all this negative energy away. Last time I didn't have nothing to protect me, so I said stupid. You ain't gonna trick me to say stupid no more. This building is haunted.
You're trying to convince me that a piece of charcoal is going to change anything?
It's going to stop it. Come on, you don't know what this is, but I'm going to tell you.
Just a rock.
It's not just a rock. Okay, it's conscious.
It's a rock.
No, it's not just a rock. But you're going to understand what this is when they put it in the comments because they understand what I'm doing right now. I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting myself from you because every time I come here, you get me in some up shit, right?
I would say that you get yourself in some.
How? When you get me every time I come here because you were the person letting it happen. Listen, if just like say Cheese right now. Just like say Cheese. Come on, why you worry about what I'm doing? You don't worry about when I'm getting fucked up. You worry about when I'm smoking. That was just crazy. Just like say Cheese doing Charleston White. You know Charleston White got a big mouth. You know he gonna say some shit. What are they doing that? They putting titles on there and making him say crazier than what he said.
So you watch the Charleston White Say Cheese interview and you're just gonna go with his narrative?
Yeah, because Charleston White may say some crazy shit. If you with me, don't make me say worse crazy shit than I already said.
I don't understand Charleston White's argument with that. He said that Say Cheese makes him look bad for content or whatever. And it's like, bruh, all of these streamers, which he kind of looks at it like that. YouTube is bad. YouTube makes them look bad. And then you have all these streamers. Guess what all these streamers do? They all pay clippers to clip things that happen on stream. And guess what those clips end up being is basically almost exactly the same type of negative narratives that you see in the YouTube titles on a platform like Say Cheese. But
here's the problem, though. When you got Say Cheese and Charles White, they've been together for all this time. Say Cheese should have the understanding, like, look, if he trying to go another way, if he were Aiden Ross, whatever that name, you know that is out right now, he's kind of like, he's a good dude. Yeah. But listen, he is doing what he doing. When he see Charleston White elevating, then he should automatically stop. Chase Cheese refused to stop because he making what, $200,000 a month off Charleston White interviews and giving Charleston White 10. So I'll be upset too.
$200,000
a month is what he making off Charleston White interviews.